Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another story time for you guys. Make sure to subscribe, give the video a thumbs up and all that shit, put your comments and all the stuff that you guys do. So this is a bit of a, I don't know if anyone follows me on my Snap and stuff, but I went to Turkey a couple of weeks ago and I don't know what it is and I don't know if anyone else is the same. Probably not, because I see people enjoying their holidays all of the time, but for some reason every single time I've gone away there has been a problem, like every single time. One of the first times I ever went away was with my sister. We went to Marbella and she spent the entire holiday crying about her ex. So that was probably not the best of holidays. And then obviously like Thailand last year, I just came back from, I had a really bad moped accident. I went to Egypt like years ago with my ex and I've done a story time on that and I caught him cheating on me. It's just all been really very tragic. I don't think there's actually a time I've been away and been like, I'm having a good time, I'm calm. Just doesn't happen for me. I had gone to Turkey, basically my sister's, my older sister's boyfriend is Iranian and he has a lot of businesses over in Iran. Now they went to Turkey for like a couple of weeks just as like a pit stop before they go back to Iran to have a bit of a holiday, enjoy some sunshine, blah blah blah. And my sister was like, why don't you come along for a few days? And I just thought, you know what, why not, fuck it, I'm having a really stressful time here, let me just go and enjoy myself. I got there and you know when it just starts bad and you're thinking, start as you mean to go on, hey? I basically got there the first night really late and there was no point just having a hotel room for a few hours because I would have been up at 6 o'clock, been down at the pool. You know how it is, you don't really use your room for anything other than sleeping. So the first night we agreed I'll stay in the same room as my sister and her boyfriend, all be fine. The one thing I forgot is that most men snore. And they snore like fucking pocket rockets, so loud. So I spent that entire evening, I think we went to bed about 2 o'clock. I was like this in bed the whole time, about to have a nervous breakdown because this guy's snoring was like something out of fucking Jumanji. You know when you can feel the floor shaking? I don't understand how he didn't wake himself up. My sister's so used to it that she's like, literally knocked out like a fucking whale and I'm like, someone wake up please, I'm just suffering. All I could hear was the whole night. After about an hour and a half I'm sitting there like cradling myself thinking I'm about to explode. This is so painful after like a 4.5 hour flight with screaming kids and like I just want to sleep, I'm so tired, been travelling all day. Nah, weren't having it, was he? Weren't fucking having it. He got louder and louder until he wasn't far off a torpedo, if I'm being honest. I've got a plan. I'm going to go and lock myself in the bathroom and I'm going to make myself a towel bed. So I put a towel on the floor for my little towel sheet. I put scrunched up like a towel for my pillow, put a towel over myself as like a towel duvet, and I could still hear this guy, so I thought, okay, I'm gonna have to sleep with my fingers in my ears. So I'm like this, curled up in the bathroom floor, cold, covered in towels, pushing my fingers into my ear, and I'm thinking, I can still hear this guy. Why the fuck can I still hear? So by this point it's like 4:30 in the morning and I'm just like, honestly, I feel really bad. I'm just tired. I feel like my eyes are bleeding, so I'm like, I've just had enough. I'm gonna go and sit on the balcony and I'm gonna wait until they wake up. So I sat on the balcony for about an hour and a half until these fuckers woke up, and then I got to check into my room. Really early check-in. I think I was in there by about 7 o'clock in the morning. So thankfully, got down, had breakfast and went to the pool and stuff. Basically, on this holiday, my sister's boyfriend had brought his worker and his worker's wife and their child. So they've got a 2-year-old kid with them and then him and his wife. Now, my sister's boyfriend paid for all of their flights, all of their accommodation. He was then going to take them to Iran with him, which he paid for their flights again there and their accommodation. So my sister's boyfriend's pretty much covered everything. So one day we go out to dinner and we've stopped off at this like Turkish, oh god, if anyone, I am disgusting. Like, I will quite easily eat a doner kebab from England and I'll be like, that was delicious. Even though it's like dog food, it was delicious. But oh my god, if you get the chance to have a doner kebab in Turkey, they basically do it by weight as well. So we ordered a kilo of doner meat, and it's not like the stuff you get here where actually you look at it and you think, oh, that actually looks like real meat. Not over here when you're like, oh, it looks like chicken feet and cow shit. I'm gonna eat it anyway, but it looks disgusting. There it looks appetizing, tastes appetizing. It was so good. So we stop off at this Turkish place, we go to eat, and I noticed at the end of the meal, I think it's similar to like Iranian culture, we always have tea afterwards and they always bring something sweet that you have. So they brought all the tea, but they proceeded to give their 2-year-old daughter, bear in mind it's like 9 o'clock in the evening, they kept giving her sugar cubes and tea to a 2-year-old. Sugar cubes and tea. And basically, anytime the little girl does something, so she'd do really rude things, like she had this little unicorn toy and she would smash me in the face with this toy as if like she was playing, but I could see the devil in her eyes. As she was hitting me, she was trying to gauge like, oh, what can I get away with? She fully got away with smacking me in the face with a unicorn. And her mum will just watch on and not do anything. And then when you say to her like, why don't you teach kids some fucking manners? Her answer is, oh, she's only 2, she doesn't understand. She doesn't understand. Porkchop used to piss and shit in my bed, but I managed to get Porkchop, who is a dog, to piss and shit outside in the garden. So I'm like really confused as to how you can't teach your daughter to stop smacking me in the face. Just saying. Just everyone's starting to grind on me a little bit. 9 o'clock at night, feeding this kid sugar cubes. She was off her fucking tits. Off her tits on sugar. Going mental at dinner table, and I'm just thinking, oh, well, this is... Bill? Should we get the bill, guys? Let's get the bill and let's go. The bill comes, and I see her and her husband. As soon as the bill comes, they're like, la 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 la. What's that, Bill? Can't see. I have never seen 2 grown adults, especially ones where they've had their whole entire holiday paid for, literally avoid the bill like it's kryptonite. Like, they were just all over the place, like, you know when you're embarrassed for someone? Yeah, guys, I was embarrassed for you. And I'm starting to think, oh, I don't really like you, for being honest. Oh, and your kid's annoying. Your kid's really annoying. Which is not really her fault because she's 2 years old and she will get away with what she can get away with. But every single thing they proceeded to do was starting to piss me off. One day, my sister wanted to go to the Turkish like market. Everyone else tagged on, which is fine, it's not a problem, let's all go shopping. Now the problem I have is usually like when you're somewhere like that, it was so crowded. So I was like, let's all just split, get what we need to get, and then we can meet back up here at this time. No, 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 no. The wife and the husband were really offended by this, and they were like, no, we need to do it all together. So I'm walking around shop to shop while everyone's doing their shopping, and I think this was like the second shop we went into, and I said to my sister, I just want to go into this one shop, like other than that I'm pretty much done. So we go into this shop, and that experience in itself was interesting to say the least. But we're going in, we're having a look, they've got like shisha pipes, we're looking around, and this guy's like, oh, I've got lots of stuff, like I'll show you, come upstairs, come upstairs. They stayed downstairs, I've gone upstairs, and honestly, the weirdest experience. So he's like, oh, you married? You married? And I was like, no, not married. And he's like, oh, come, I want to show you these bikinis. So he takes me to like the corner of the back of the shop and he's like, oh, look at these. And I was like, oh, you know, not really my taste, don't really like it, it's shit. No, thank you, I'm gonna go back downstairs. And he's like, no. He's like, I give you for free if you go and try on. You try on, I give for free. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna be raped. And everyone's downstairs. And he was literally like in my face, and there wasn't really anywhere I could I was just felt really awkward. So I like pretended to go along with it. I'm like, yeah, okay. I'll go and put my kebab self into that bikini, why not? Fuck it. Free? You're gonna give me a £2 bikini and all I need to do is get naked. I'm in, guys. Fuck it. Where do I get changed? Take me. So as he sort of like backed off, I was like, oh, you know what? No thanks. You know what? I'm good. And I ran down the fucking stairs as fast as my little fat legs could take me. You're not raping me today, mate. Thank you. Bear in mind, this was like the second shop that we went into. And his wife, for some reason, must have thought she'd been waiting around for like 3 hours, because the way she said to me and my sister, she's like, oh, now that you're done, like, can we go and look for our stuff? Now that you're done. Oh, sorry. Was I 10 minutes too long in that shop? I'm sorry. And she'd said it as if like we'd been in there for hours. Like I literally walked in, went upstairs, got violated and came back down. What is your fucking issue? We went to the shop that she wanted to go into. This shop was about 3 floors, same size as like a Tesco Express, but it had a few floors. Now, I am not exaggerating this in the slightest. God strike me down if I lie. She was in there for 1 hour and a half. And me and my sister just sat outside like, somebody's gonna die. Like, why am I sat here waiting for this ungrateful bitch? And why was she saying she doesn't have enough money for dinner yet? She's trying to clear out the fucking store. Can someone, you know, let me know we're in? I'm just looking for things to be annoyed because they had been annoying me the whole holiday. By this point, I was mad. I'm expecting her to come out with 3 bags of shopping because the amount of time she's been in there, I could have shut out a small village and grew crops. Like, why is she taking so long? Do you know what she came out with? Do you know what she bought? Do you guess? That's right, fuck all. She purchased fuck all. Fuck all. So I'm just trying to keep my zen as she walks out with her no shopping bags. And so I'm like, then they go to a few other shops where they've taken another 20 minutes, half an hour. I think she managed to pick up like 2 things. Great. By this point, I'm so tired. I was supposed to go and get my mum a few things and I was just like, guys, it's hot. I'm tired. I've been sunbathing this morning, so I'm just really like lightheaded. I just want to get some food and then go back to my room. That's all I want to do. I'm tired. So it's about 6 o'clock in the evening. We all go back to the hotel, and in the hotel there's a restaurant called Pablito, and they had everything. They had like chicken wings, pasta, pizza, steak, like everything. Anything you could want is pretty much on this menu. Sort of like a TGI style menu, but with like pizza and all that other stuff. So we get there, we sit down, and they start looking through the menu, and she's like, my daughter won't eat any of this. And in my head I'm thinking, yesterday you were feeding her fucking sugar cubes and you're telling me she's not gonna want to eat anything from this selection, this array of food. This like a 10-page menu, but she's also gonna fucking damn. She's 2, I thought she didn't understand. She'll eat what she's given, no? No? Apparently not. Do you want me to go and get some Lionel's granulated fucking sugar to feed her? Will that be good enough? Or is that not good enough? So they all decide, sorry, when I say they all decide, She decided her daughter didn't want to eat anything off the menu. So everyone starts to get up and go to the car. And I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. We've just been walking around, not had any lunch. I'm tired. Quite frankly, you're wasting my fucking time. I just want to sit down and have a meal. This is where me and my sister want to eat. Like, we've literally spent the entire holiday, like loads of things. Like my sister's boyfriend was really like doing whatever they wanted to do. And it's like, okay to a point, but fuck off. Like, I also want to enjoy myself. And it just started to grate on me. And we walked to the car, and then I was like, you know what, guys? I hadn't said anything to this point, but I was pissed off. And I felt bad for my sister because, like, he was like taking their side over hers. It just didn't sit right with me. So I looked at them and I was like, listen guys, I've spent the past 4 hours following you lot around shops. Like, I'm tired. I don't want to come to dinner. I'm going to go to my room. I'm going to order room service, and that's that. Like, I'm done, okay? I'm done. I'm sorry. Bye, guys. And I left. I went into the restaurant, had some food, and that was it. Went up to my room. Like, I just couldn't anymore. And I just found them really rude. Like, there was no consideration for other people. And I just found it really, like, just things didn't sit with me properly. Like, my sister's boyfriend kept handing them cash to spend. So when we went shopping that day, he had given them cash to go and buy things, and it just made me feel really uncomfortable. Like, you're two grown adults, you're completely just like using somebody. Like, I'm sure you've got money because he pays you a decent salary. Like, it just really grated on me. And it grated on me even more so that, like, my sister was having to put up with so much shit, and like, he was taking their side. So I was just like, I've had enough, guys. Go into my room. And that's it. I went to my room, had some food, and I was just over it by that point. And like, another thing they did as well, just beyond me. When we were on our way to the shopping, the girl was sat in the front seat with her dad, and she kept being like, oh, mummy, mummy, mummy. Rather than like wait until traffic or wait until it's safe, this car's going like 40 miles an hour, and they decide to lift the child over the front seat and like clamber her over into the back onto the mum. And I'm just looking like, how are you okay with this? What kind of parenting is this? I don't even have a child, and I'm pretty sure this is not safe. You are not gonna risk anything. Like, if you had a Big Mac in that front seat and you tried to like tumble it, I'd be like, no, can we wait until we're somewhere safe so nothing happens to this Big Mac? And they're fully doing it with their own child. Like, I was a bit like, fuck, you know, some different kind of parenting, you know. I'm not here for this. I'm not here for this. As much as the holiday was really fun, and I really liked spending time with my sister, hotel was great. Oh, the company was grating on me. Oh, and we were at the pool once, and the little girl was getting her little bucket and spade, and she was spading water into her bucket and then splashing me in the face. I've never wanted to drown someone so much in my life. Never wanted. I went on that holiday broody and being like, I'm ready to meet someone and settle down and have some babies. And now I'm like, no. But to be fair, I'd like to think my child would be a good little child and not slapping people in the face with toys, because my parenting skills are a little bit different to hers, to her mum's. So that was it really. It's not really an exciting story time, but God, did I need to get that off my chest. I hope you enjoyed that story. And it's not really even a story, it's just me ranting, but I hope you enjoyed it nevertheless. And if you did, make sure to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.